Hello, welcome back to Check Out the Rileys. We got something we want to talk to you about today. Let's get into it. So today's topic, and my wife doesn't even know what I'm going to talk to her about, is going to be about one of the questions that we always get here. So I'm going to ask her first of all, and we'll kind of go from there. Mercy.
Yes.
If you were moving to the Philippines right now, if you didn't already live here, where would you move to? And kind of tell us why you might move there. Ooh, Oh, sorry.
I'd like to move in Davao.
Davao City.
Yes.
That's down here in Mindanao.
Right.
Why would you pick Davao City to move to?
Because it's a safe place for foreigners. I married a foreigner, so I want to make sure that he's safe, that he can walk around.
Mm-hmm. So, there's plenty of safe places here in the Philippines to live. You have lived in Davao before. We actually have a place down in Davao. And P.S. A little hint: if you need a AirBNB, holler at us. But anyways, you've lived down there, and you felt safe. And all the times we go there, you felt safe being in Davao. Is there something else that you like about Davao City to live there? Is there something else? Another reason why you would choose to move to Davao if you were moving here for the first time?
I like the foods. I think a foreigner like you would like to have food that they want to eat. If ever we live in some places that it's not a lot of foreigner there, the problem would be food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have different cultures, so I want to have us live in a place where we could a place that you will be a little bit comfortable.
More comfortable.
Yes.
So that's your suggestion for us, mixed culture couple living here in the Philippines. Is there? I know some of the places we haven't been, so you might not be able to say, well, that's a great place or this is a good place.
I'm familiar with where the foreigners usually live,
Yeah.
like Cebu, Cagayan,
Places
Dumaguete,
like that.
right?
Yeah. So we've been to Dumaguete, and together we haven't been to Cebu.
Yeah.
Even though we tried many times, trust us.
I've been to Cebu, but it was
But not with me.
Yeah, when I was still young.
So last week. Yes, so depending on what you really are into is kind of what we suggest where you move to. There's just like back in America, I don't tell people to move to Chicago if they don't like a lot of people, right?
City, yeah.
Right, a big city, lots of crowd, right? So just depending where you should move to your personality, as far as if you have health issues, you probably want to be closer to those big cities where you can get the proper health care that you're looking for, etc. Not saying that you can't get health care like in our city that we live in, but as far as like the specialists and the special programs and all that stuff that they have there in those bigger cities such as Davao and Cebu and some of the others she named around Manila, those are the places you're going to find the specialist. And just like back in America, if that's where you're from, those are places to find that type of help.
Yes.
Now, if you like growing vegetables and farm animals and stuff,
village.
Yeah, get out there into
If you
the
like
prospect
cool place like Baguio,
yeah.
or Bukidnon, that's the little Baguio, but that's in the south.
Yeah. Or if you like
Nature,
the beach or something like that.
You go to Glan.
No, I wouldn't recommend people moving to Glen necessarily. Glen is beautiful. It's a nice place to visit, but you're pretty far from the store. You're far from a restaurant. You're far from all that kind of stuff.
Jensen also.
Jensen is a good place for foreigners. Yeah.
Yes.
If you want to live down here in Mindano,
Close to the beach.
And the airport is right there. You still got good hospitals.
Yes.
You got good malls, good shopping.
Right.
For the most part, you don't have.
Food.
It's not the same as Davao. Like they don't have an S&R.
Right.
But they may get one.
Right.
If enough foreigners live there, then they'll. That's where you see the S&R, that type of store open up. Now there's some bootleg S&Rs, as you guys probably seen in one of my videos that's around here. The S&R is kind of like a wholesale club or Costco's or something. However, they'll have like some of the foreigners' foods, all that kind of good stuff. But again, ours is a bootleg, and
It's very small. S&R is big.
Huge, yeah, big store. So, is there another place like that people don't talk about much that you would suggest maybe foreigners look into moving to if they were, say, in this area? And again, we're in Mindano, we're in South Cotabato, but is there a place that might be a good area for foreigners to, if they wanted to come and check out?
I can think of.
We kind of said Jensen, yeah. What about outside of, if you live outside of Davao, is Dagos.
Yes, Dagos.
So that's maybe where I would suggest. You get the benefit of living, not too far from Davao. So it's not that far of a trip to go into Davao and get stuff that you need, visit the stores that you want to visit, etc. But, you go out to Dagos and it is a little more relaxed. a little less traffic, a little less busy, and I've seen some foreigners there. Looks like a pretty good place for me if I wanted to live in that area.
I think so because it's a good place, close to Davao and ocean.
Yeah, we drive through there to get to Davao, so we've stopped in. One of our favorite places to eat along the way is right there in Dagos, right?
In Santa Cruz,
Yeah.
by the ocean. That's before Dagos.
Yeah. So it's right there close.
Very close. Yeah.
But we've been through there, and again, we've never stayed there, but we see that there's other foreigners in that area, and it looks like a good place. I was shocked when the first time we went to Dumaguete. I knew of foreigners being in that area, but there were so many of them that it was, kind of weird after living in the Philippines, in our area. It's like, look.
It's like
They're everywhere.
Yeah, it's a foreigner city.
Yeah.
I think people really, friends convince other friends, family to live there, or maybe friends got married, and but I think you guys had to consider other places. Digos, Jensen, look it up and see if you like it. But for us living here and we seen the places, we would recommend those places. It's not perfect. It's way not perfect.
Way not perfect.
Yeah, but it's foreigners survive there.
Yeah. More foreigner friendly.
Yeah.
Like here in our area, you don't see a lot of foreigners here, so the place isn't set up to be foreigner friendly.
Yeah. But we can go to Jensen for an hour. It's an hour trip, and we can just.
So we're not too far away
it's
from.
Not too far.
Yeah. In Davao, we travel to get to our place in Davao. It's about a 4-hour trip.
4-hour trip.
And we look forward to coming down there soon.
Soon.
We need to get down there. So.
We need. Just because we're gonna go to SNL.
Are we? Maybe.
Who knows? We're full of surprises, right?
Yes.
Like tomorrow, let's go at this place.
Yeah. You never know.
You never know. I'd like to go to Bukidnon.
So if there is a place that you have questions about, you would like maybe some info on, feel free to hit us up. Talk to us in the comments. If there's a place you would like us to
check it
to talk about here, just let us know, and maybe we'll do one of these where we talk about that city, tell you some plus and minuses to it. So if there's a place you're considering, get with us. Get in the
get with us.
comments
Or,
and tell us where
we
you're
might
thinking.
go to the place and you know
Show it to you a
show
little
it
bit.
to you.
Show you what the foreigner thinks about it. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for checking us out. This is our Talking Head series, and we are going to continue to do these types of videos. If there's a subject you want to hear about, let us know in the comments. Till next time, everybody.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.